Hello there everyone, Parzabees here. Today we're going to do my very first tournament guide. So I pretty much got it down. It's kind of finicky with Wangling's nuke. You can bug a few times, but I am 4th right now. I'm at like the soft cap. I think if I fully do it to the best I can get up there. But let's show you this at least. Because I know quite a few people I see are below 1,100 right now, so maybe this will help out. I don't mind losing my top 12 ranking because I have already had Mako, and you know, chill guy. Right, anyway, so when you're spawning, you're gonna put idle over here. I'm losing my way. Right here. So kind of look at this little X and put it on the opposite side of it. Right here, in this little divot. And then when it goes to 24 enemies, that's the soft cap, so you're going to go 1x, and then wait for it to do the next wave, and then 2x, and place Ichigo. I kind of like putting him on this little dot here. Now I actually wait to use this carry release, you want to wait till it's about 48 enemies. Pretty much when the enemies stop going up, so it's not gone to 49, that's when you're going to go to 1x. And now I actually upgrade him first, then use carry release, and then do 1, 1, 2. So pretty much just keep looking at the enemy tag up there, and when it stops going up, so there, and then set to 1x. Sometimes it'll be going down and going up at the same time, like you're getting kills and they're still spawning. If that's the case, just wait until it's only going down. Keep going. We go until it goes about 3 or 4. It stopped and it's only going down. See. So pretty much that's how you do the this technique. You pretty much just wait until they've stopped going up or they're only going down, and then you go to 1x. So you can see it's only going down, 1x. Right, so it goes about there now. So in a second, I'm going to slowly start placing things. I'm going to put 1 there next to him, 1 here for a specific reason in a second, and then 1 here. Pretty much like that. Let's speed that up again. It's only going down, so it should skip in a second. Now we are going to turn Ichigo off, just so we can focus on idle getting the money. And while that's happening, we're going to slowly start placing pre-prisoners. So you kind of want to place them around the leafers. Oh, we kind of missed that one, my bad. It don't really matter if you miss a few, but if you get them all, it does increase the enemy spawns. Usually you want to only place the pre-pris like once you've just changed it to 1x, like it's going down now. So now you would place them while like in this 1x phase. But I'm not too fussed. It doesn't make too big of a difference, but obviously if you're struggling to get there, it does help. Only going no, it's still, so it went 15, 16, 15, 16, now it's stuck at 16. That means wave change. There we go. And now we're going to actually place Gilga, and we're going to pop idle, get Ichigo up a bit more. 15, only going down. I'm going to set him to weakest, get him up a bit more. Get Gilga up a bit, set him to weakest, and Enkaido to, can we even see weakest? Yeah, we got it. Right, start speeding up again. Stopped. 7 enemies. I just want to place down 3 Wanglings. I suggest 2 as close as you can to the leafers, and then 1 kind of like over here, because pretty much in the, actually we're going to move this leafy over a little bit, because in the end game Wangling's nuke is based on his range, although it shouldn't be, so we are wanting it to cover. So let's do that. Make sure that's auto, make sure she's auto. Let's level up this leafer so Wangling is in the range. There we go, got concealment on them. We want to upgrade this one, so Gilgamesh is in the range, and Kaido there. I need to wait for a bit more money. It's going down, up, still, it stopped, wave change. There we go, and then let's click on this leafy again. There we go. So I think Ichigo still isn't actually. Or is that his? Yeah, so Ichigo is. So now Ichigo should be getting minus 71 SPA reduction, which is real good. It could be a bit higher and move this Leafy over, so this Leaf is giving this Leafy the buff. I just want to make sure I can like keep wangling as far over as I can. So I nudge her a bit more left. No, I don't think she's in the concealment range anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have to move. So this bit's just a bit finicky, but pretty much you could even just ignore the wangling here and just throw him all the way over to the right, but I like having this little setup. Okay, so we're on weakest right now. We got enemies going up, so remember when it stops or only goes down you want a 1x. I'm going to do it a bit early so I can just sort out the upgrades and stuff. So Ichigo is at 11 right now. We're going to upgrade Gilgamesh, try and get him to 9. Okay. Just keep looking at the enemies, and when it either stops or only goes down, we're going to 1x. 19, 18, 16, 17. Stop there. There we go. And like I said, you want to make sure Ichigo, Gilgamesh, and Kaido, and I guess it don't really matter for these. I guess you can just set them to the weakest. Enemies have stopped. It's kind of annoying at the enemies at the units at the bottom, because you do have to click on them to set weakest, since you can't scroll down anymore. But everything is coming together. So we're gonna set Gilga to 1, Ichigo to 2, Wangling to 3. Okay, we're actually gonna set Wangling to 2 as well, because his walk back's really useful. What you're roughly aiming for is, let me just make sure I get this one on time there. You're roughly aiming for 500 kills at 10 minutes, because that roughly tells you in 10 minutes you've had 500 kills, so you can get another 500 in the last 10 minutes. But let's see. So pretty much right now we're just going to be watching the enemies and then doing the 1 and 2x thing. So whenever the enemies stop going up, you do 1x, and then after that little wave starts in 3, 2, 1, change it back to 2x. 31. See, when it does a big jump down like that, I always set it to 1x just in case. As you can see, it jumped down again, so there we go. You don't have to worry about bosses at all, and I'll tell you why in a second, and it actually is because of Wangling the goat. So, wait, see how it's still flickering up and down, but now it's stopped. So I do know a lot of people struggled with the 1, 2x thing. Like, personally I thought people were writing down the times the wave changed, and then literally going 1 and 2x on that, which I thought was crazy. But no, all it pretty much is you wait until the enemies have stopped spawning and you just go to 1x. Which is actually a lot easier than I thought. You literally just look at the enemies, and if it's going up, you're safe. If it's stopped or it's only going down, see it stopped, you go to 1x. That's pretty much it. And then after that little bar here that says like wave changes and whatever, that's when I change it. Okay, let's see. 49 stopped. Wave starts in 3, 2, 1. Because pretty much what this is doing is the enemies are spawning in 2 times speed. But when no enemies are spawning, you're not wasting double the amount of time, pretty much. That makes sense. Okay, let's see where we are right now. So we're wanting Wangling to get his 11th upgrade when we can. We have got a new Myrilish now, and we have maxed her out. Okay, so everything's going pretty well. Let's make sure we're getting all these right. 41 went down. You might like begin to worry here, because this boss is kind of like on his own and you're not damaging him, but don't worry, just make sure you're stuck on weakest. If you really want here, you can actually do Wangling's rewind, but I suggest saving it for very specific moment in a minute. Pretty much you just want to be on weakest pretty much the entire game. If the enemies leak, you don't actually have to worry. Okay, watching the enemies, it stopped. By 5 minutes, running roughly 750 kills. The more, the better. 750 roughly like gets you to 1,000 kills. Higher than that is better. I don't exactly know when to use Gilgamesh's nukes. I kind of used to use them if I'm in a pickle or around 3 minutes, so the enemies are weakened. As you can see, we're nearly at 5 minutes, around 700 kills. It's going down, so it's not going up anymore. There we go. So we're at 714. So I think by 5 minutes we should be beating 750. Still going up, just dropping. There we go. So we've got 1 minute to get roughly 22 kills. 19 kills. There we go. Let's see. Remember, keep it at weakest, you do not have to worry. 62, just going down. Okay. Just keep watching the enemies, that's all you have to do. When it stops, you go 1x. There we go. So it didn't exactly stop there, but it did go down and didn't go back up. Okay, now we are actually sorted for the thing in a minute. So when we're gonna, can we actually nuke with Heavenly King? Right, we can do it as a numerilish nuke, so we'll do that, which makes the weaker enemies weaker. 70, slowing down there. Right, so who have we got to upgrade? So Ichigo's maxed. Immortal King is nearly maxed. We want him at least maxed by the end. She's maxed and he needs 600k. Okay, so Wangling is going to be upgraded before... Actually, am I upgrading the right Wangling? I am not. I want to upgrade this Wangling. So I kind of messed up a bit there. That's my bad, guys. I don't even know where the other one went. It was like here? I don't know. But you want to upgrade this one for the nuke. I always just forget to place the ones in the right area. So 77. So we didn't check at 5 minutes, but I think we were past the kill number we wanted. So around 4 minutes, what you want to do is on the next wave skip, so any second, what I suggest doing is going to Wangling, the one that's leveled up, doing Reality Sword, because what that does is it sends them all back to spawn, and then doing World Rewind, so they take more damage. There you go. Anyway, stop spawning. Now is Gilga. Gilga is still not leveled up. Okay. We kind of want Gilga to be leveled up in a second, just for his nuke. But for now, we just keep clearing out the enemies. As you can see, the numbers flicking when it stops going up. 1x. So I think we'll be using Gilga nuke around 1 minute maybe. And all it really does is weaken the enemies for you to get a few more kills. There we go, 1x again. But I really hoped I helped with the 1x, 2x thing, because like I said, personally I found it really confusing. But it is pretty much just wait until the number stops going up, or is only going down. It's flickering, and any second, there. Sometimes you can guesstimate it. Let's see, one more wave until we can use his nuke. Okay, which actually lines up pretty perfectly. Around 900 kills. We want roughly 1,000, if possible, by 1 minute. Which Gilgamesh is actually going to help with. So if we pop Enumer Eilish, and we pop Combined Special, it doesn't kill many enemies, but it does weaken them a lot. So now we can get a lot of kills fast. So you can see it's jumping up, because all the enemies have just been weakened from the nuke. And what we're going to do is make sure we're still doing the wave skip. And the only unit we really have to get ready now is Wangling. Get him to his next upgrade. And pretty much nuke at the last second. What you're pretty much aiming for, if possible, is... Let's make sure I don't miss this one a sec. You're pretty much aiming for 1,000 kills and roughly 100 enemies on the map. If possible, you know? So I think we can do one more enemy spawn. I think I did that a bit earlier. So as you can see, if I nuke now, I'm on track for 1,094, 95. I think the enemies have stopped spawning. Oh, it's bugging. And we've actually not got his thingy, so we're actually going to sell him really quick just to get it. And then 3 seconds left. Always good to nuke now. So we got 1,092, so we kind of messed up there. I think it was by having to sell the Wangling. But again, the tournament throws RNG, but that is pretty much the method. You wanting them to set to weakest. If they leak too much, just use Gilgamesh's, just use Wangling's cooldown reset, because that resets them back to map. Walk back for more damage and nuke last second. But I hope that helped. I hope this helps you get at least top 12, if not top 40 minimum. But thanks for watching.